The Commission on Lessons Learnt and Reconciliation, appointed by the President, convened for the fourth consecutive day today. The sitting took place at the Vaunia District Secretariat this morning.
The Commission was appointed to look into the events that unfolded from the 21st of February 2002 until the 19th of May 2009. The committee, which comprises of 8 commissioners, is chaired by former Attorney General C.R. De Silva. State officials, intellectuals, politicians and the general public presented evidence before the Commission today. We cannot let such issues emerge yet again. A mechanism needs to be implemented where all communities can live under one umbrella after being united, while providing speedy solutions for the issues faced by the Tamil community. That is what I am requesting from this Commission. At this occasion, I would like to request that the President should attempt to take measures to unite the people.
We were at the Setikulam camp in 2009. The LTT came and took my son during the 3rd month in the year 2009. He was employed at the cooperative.
The devolution of power needs to be carried out between Tamils and Sinhalese. We don't feel that power has been devolved. The JVP suspects who were arrested in the past were released soon after the JVP issue was over. Despite the lapse of a year, those arrested on suspicion of being involved with the LTTE are yet to be released. Some have been released, but there are many who are still in custody. The Commission is scheduled to convene at the Nadunkarni Divisional Secretariat tomorrow.
Opposition leader Ranil Wickremesinghe says that it is only through a competitive production process that the country can be developed. The opposition leader expressed this view while attending the opening ceremony of a jewellery sales outlet in Kandy.
By increasing the value of this gold jewellery that is produced in the country, and with gems, we can increase the income in our country and also employment opportunities. It is through a competitive process that we can achieve development. What we need is to take forward a value-added concept. We have seen its potential. We have the goods, but we don't have the money. Therefore, the government must grant opportunities to the private sector to create development. The only concept that is prevalent is that the government has taken over all the concepts.
United National Party parliamentarian Sajid Premadasa says that the government doesn't have a proper scheme to purchase paddy from farmers. The parliamentarian expressed this view during a meeting with local politicians of the UNP in Habarana.
Farmers in the Polonnaruwa district are in a helpless situation as they are unable to sell their produce. The government promised that the farmers would be made kings. But what has the government done to protect the farmers? They say various things while appearing on television channels to mislead the public. They say that the paddy farmer is suffering because of the paddy harvesting machine, also known as the boothaya. The only thing that makes the paddy farmer helpless is the government. They say that they don't have enough storage facilities to provide the farmer with a standard price. Then I would like to ask about the 200 garment factories that were built during the Ranasinghe Premadasa era. Why can't we use these to provide the standard price?
Well, today happens to be the second day of the 47th Colombo District Scout Camporee. The Camporee, which is being held at the Vihara Mahadevi Park in Colombo under the theme Forward with Effort and Unity, was dedicated to the Cub Scouts. Children between the age group 7 to 11 are considered Cub Scouts. Over 1,700 Cub Scouts attended the 47th Colombo District Scout Camporee today. They engaged in various activities at this camporee in unity and harmony during the day. The main objective of today's activities was to develop the skills of these Cub Scouts. Several sporting activities were also held in a bid to develop their skills. News First is the media sponsor of this event.
We participated at this camp to gain some experience. There are so many things that we don't know about. At the camporee, we were able to develop our skills.
We cleaned our surroundings early in the morning. We are also benefited as this teaches us how to do things on our own. Incidentally, a special concert was also organized to showcase the talents of these Cub Scouts.
They learn to develop a lot of skills, mainly to be more creative, to be more outgoing, and all is done through fun.
If your child is not a cub, no, a scout, please let them become so and experience them to become a great personality one day.
The Kennel Show, which was organized by the Sri Lanka Air Force, was another unique event that was held during the day. A special Sri Lanka Air Force stall was also established close to the Air Scouters campsite.
This is the 47th Colombo Camporee 2010. This is our theme, Forward with Effect and Unity. During this period, we will arrange many items for the Scout.
The 47th Colombo District Scout Camporee, which is scheduled to conclude on Monday, will have its closing ceremony tomorrow.
Now, news first, Shasta Lianage, who was at the camporee a short while ago, joined us with the details.
Well, I'm here at the Vihara Mahadevi Park where the Colombo Scouts Camporee is happening for the 47th time. Now, if you look behind me, you can see hundreds of Scouts and Girl Guides have gathered to the open-air stadium at the Vihara Mahadevi Park to witness the arena display. Now, the purpose of this arena display is to encompass the skills and talents of the Scouts and Guides gathered here. Now, the Scouts and Guides have spent the day engaged in various activities of team building and leadership. Well, as we brought you the 47th Colombo District Scouts Camporee today, we'll bring you all these stories and much more tomorrow. I'm Shasta Lianage for News First.
The Debater, a television debate competition organized by our sister channel, Sirasa TV, commenced today. The aim of this competition is to direct the future generations towards a valuable national-level debate and to improve the debating competencies of school children.
The first encounter of the debater that was held this afternoon was held between Gauls Southland Girls School and the Carmel Girls Central College in Chilao. After an exciting debate, the Carmel Girls Central College in Chilao emerged victorious.
තුනෙන් දෙකක බහුතර තීන්දුවෙන් මේ තරගයේ ජය කිරුළ හිමිවන්නේ කාමෙල් බාලිකා විදුහලට.
The Debater School Debating Competition will be telecast on our sister channel Sirasa TV on Saturdays at 6 p.m.
Well, one of Russia's greatest playwrights, dramatists and storytellers, Anton Chekhov, arrived in Sri Lanka 120 years ago on the 12th of November 1890. Incidentally, this year, the entire world of literature marks the 150th birth anniversary of this great writer. Here is a report compiled by News First.
Anton Pavlovich Chekhov was born on the 29th of January in 1860 in Taganrog in Russia to a family of 6. Chekhov began writing short stories during his early days as a medical student at the University of Moscow. This initiative would later on make him one of Russia's most cherished storytellers and one of the greatest literates of modern time. After his graduation in 1884, he began to freelance as a journalist and a writer of comic sketches. Later on, he went on to form one of his greatest works, The Three Sisters. Chekhov considered his mature place to be in comic satire, pointing out the unhappy nature in Russia at that time, which also forced him to live in exile by intellectuals in Moscow. However, the era of a great literate came to an end when Anton Pavlovich Chekhov died at the age of 44 on the 14th of July, 1904. But his works are still considered as great investments to the world of literature. Meanwhile, an event was held in Colombo this morning in lieu of the 150th anniversary of Anton Chekhov. The event was held under the patronage of the Russian ambassador to Sri Lanka, Vladimir Mikhailov. The event was also attended by a group including the Minister of Petroleum Industries, Susil Premajayanta, and Minister of Construction, Engineering Services, Housing and Common Amenities, Vimal Veeravangsa, and a Russian delegation.
Relations between our countries started long before establishment of diplomatic relations. Ceylon at that time was visited by several world-known Russian writers like Bunin, Balmont, Chekhov of course, by scientists, by members of Tsar family. By the way, next year I hope we'll celebrate with the help of our friends here 120 years of the visit of Crown Prince Nicholas to Sri Lanka, and also next year we may celebrate 50 years of the visit to Sri Lanka of Yuri Gagarin, first man in space.
The special sculpture of Anton Chekhov, designed by renowned Russian sculptor Grigory Pototsky, was unveiled by the Russian ambassador at the event.
As the president of the Sri Lanka-Russia Friendship Association, it is my duty to state at this stage the friendship between Sri Lanka and Russia has started some centuries ago. The great writer Anton Chekhov is another symbol of the friendship between two countries.
Ivan, the Wood Demon, the Seagull, and the Three Sisters are a few of Anton Chekhov's greatest creations. Even to date, intellectuals around the world consider Chekhov's works a great deal of investment to literature.